We start with 1 hour chart. Just I want to give a quick update. If you refer to our analysis in my last video, when the price was within this move, we mentioned we can look for buy, and with the breakout of the top, we have to start to manage because we mentioned about different possibility. And if we move to 15 minute, the only way we could look for buy if anyone get a trade from here. Anyway, if anyone get the trade, they should start to. I mean, if they haven't taken the trade in the profit, they should start to manage at least move their stop loss to break even, because we mentioned with the breakout of the desktop, we need to see whether the price, if we see there is no continuation, we should take out the trade because we can look for the flat for price to drop. Because if we put this stop in relative to the previous one, if we refer to the indicators, we see we have a divergence, but the MACD doesn't show us a divergence. Okay, first of all, whoever get a trade, if they still they keep the trade, move their stop loss to break even. If cannot, just take out the trade in the break even. All right, it depends. No one see what's the next. First, we do move to daily chart, and as we can see, the price is consolidating, and we want to see whether we can get any trade set up for buy within this range or not. And beside that, if we move to forward chart, we mentioned that we can look at this one. Okay, now the thing is, we mentioned if this one turn to a correction relative to this for one more drop, at that time we can see the divergence from the indicators. Then any reversal from that, it can give us a better confirmation for the price to retest the top, which is 26. But at the same time, we mentioned if we get any trade setup within this move, we will take it and we start to manage it in case this is the start of the up move. All right. That's why if we move to 1 hour chart, we discuss about the different possibility, and we mention if we get any trade stop for buy, we get, and this is what we have. And right now we mention if after the price break the this stop, we see whether there is a continuation or not, because as we can see, we had a flat. Since the MACD doesn't give us a divergence, both of the indicators we don't have the divergence. Right now the question is whether this is the start of the up move, or we're looking for the flat for price to drop it. Mostly technically, when we see with this kind of the car move, we can put in relative to this for one more drop. All right, that's why I mentioned whoever get a trade, they should start to manage. No, in case this is the start of the up move, even if he wants to look for buy, we need to get the correction. If we get any trade set up for buy, we need to have a proper management. In what we want to see the continuation as a sharp move with the breakout of the 23. If the price, if we get any trade, there is a continuation as a corrective, we are not going to keep the trade. And mostly if we want to look for trade from here, the only way is to put our entry above the top. Okay, now which one we should look? The best thing is if this one give us one more drop with the breakout of this low, based on 1 hour and forward chart, we will expect to get the divergence. Then any reversal from there, we can look for better trade. This is what we're looking for. But in case the price continue from here, we can look for buy, but we consider as a short-term buy. Okay, anyway, we just follow the chart, and whoever get the trade, they should start to manage or take out the trade, and no one see what's the next, whether this one can go as one move up or the price can drop. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.